Hey guys, it's Ben. I'm just pulling up here at, let's see, the Louisville Coffee Company, trying out another place, tea and coffee for a wonderful morning time. And this morning, I wanted to talk with you real briefly about really tapping into the juice of life. Let me see if I can talk over here for a moment. And we're going to talk about it from the perspective of redefining failure. Okay, and I had the privilege of receiving this book in the mail this week, written by Vishen Lakhiani, and was just glancing at in the quiet of the evening last night, the beginning chapters. And one of the things that was kind of intriguing, I found intriguing, was and fun, and I even shared it with my daughter Emmy afterward, because I like to practice. If an idea really hits me, I like to share it with someone else. So now I'm going to share it with you, and that's a powerful practice too, for anchoring ideas and putting them into practice. And it was this idea that many of us grow up with certain, living under the idea of certain shoulds, certain shoulds of how we should live our life. And if we stay within those narrow defined shoulds, sometimes we can be successful for a period of time and go up, and then we often plateau and even stagnate. That was the curve he gave, okay? Now the other one was the other curve was kind of this, and it made me chuckle, and that's what I shared with Emmy, kind of this almost a roller coaster ride, okay? And it looked like this, up, down, but gradually it's going up and up more and more. But it'd be like exciting, and then oh man, and then exciting, and then oh no, and then exciting, and oh no, but you're overall growing. Now, why do I share that? It made me chuckle because it was a way of redefining failure, what we consider failure in our life. Because in a sense, there's no real learning and growth and development of something new without the willingness to risk failure. And a couple phrases you've probably all heard. You've heard the phrase, there's no failure, it's feedback. But it's a great way to shift our thinking. John Maxwell has a whole book on failing forward. And what I want to give you today is kind of a way of thinking of it. Think of two things, two examples I like to think of. One is a kid learning to walk, okay? And the second is learning to shoot a basket, okay? Now imagine if you refused to take a step as a kid. You refused to take a step unless you knew for sure you would never fall. Now, would you ever learn to walk? Or how about this, okay? You refuse to shoot a basketball, okay, unless you know you're never gonna miss. Okay, that sounds ridiculous, right? You never learn how, you never get started. But how many of you know you take that mindset, that approach a little bit to adult things that you're doing in life, okay? Your work, something new, maybe blogging, writing, creating a Facebook Live video like this, or post, or prospecting if you're in a network marketing business. How many of you know that you wanna be good before you do it? But that's kind of a catch-22. Now, so that's one thing, okay? Now, the second thing is think of the emotional weight. What if that kid, every time he took a step and fell down, now have you seen a kid, I mean, yeah, if they fall and people laugh at them or they skin their knee or something, they get upset, but little toddlers, imagine a toddler, they kind of fall on their bouncy diaper, it's got a nice little cushion. Do they get upset? No, they giggle, they smile, everybody's cheering them on or smiling at them, and they get back up and try again. Now imagine if that kid, every time he fell, started thinking like, oh, I shouldn't have fallen. I can't believe I've fallen again. I don't know if I'm ever gonna learn to walk. Wouldn't that be emotionally exhausting? Okay, but again, how many of us do that when we're trying new things in our business, in our work, as an adult? Okay, so think of that. Let's reframe how we approach learning and trying something new. And you may have heard, failure is not an option, which I think really refers to that you're going to keep going until you figure it out, until you get it. But I want to also add, not failing is not an option. Okay, to learn something new, you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to get some feedback. You're going to try some things. Ask any entrepreneur. They've tried things. All the successful people you watch and look and admire, they've tried things that have fallen flat or that haven't worked. Okay, but they learned from that, and that's how they got better, and that's how they kept going. So how can we redefine failure so we can approach it like a kid, trying something new, allowing ourselves to have fun, and even if you go up and go, oh no, like a roller coaster, whoa, what happened? Maybe this idea, this image will make you chuckle a little bit and have more fortitude to enjoy the process and keep moving forward rather than having that emotional exhaustion as you try new things in your business, in your work, in your life. So that's a thought for you right now. Next time or soon, I'll probably talk about an additional component to that can allow you to move forward powerfully. But we'd love to hear your own comments. How do you approach failure? Does this speak to you? And are you learning to grow and embrace it in a way that allows you to learn and grow and have more fun? So put that into practice. Love to hear your own comments below. Have a great day. We'll be back with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.